Hello everyone, Silent here and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 0. It is episode 23, and today we're going to be working on finishing up the mini base. We'll see if we can get a lot more progress done on that today. I'm hoping that we can. There's still a lot more to do with mini base. But before we get to that, we need to fly forward a little bit and then just completely nosedive so that we can land on the front of the ship. And then go back into third person because we have a little bit of a pest problem. As you can see, there are tentacles and little sucker suction cup things just like destroying the ship. There is a kraken down here, and it is like not a friendly looking kraken. Those eyes are evil. But yeah, this thing looks totally wonderful, and it was 100% Zloy's fault. So the reason why I say this is 100% Zloy's fault is because he has been messing with Daphne ever since she joined the server. And if there's one thing that you can tell about Daphne, just from looking at the base, that is that there is a very large collection of very large mobs. You got a very large pufferfish, and then you got a very large cow with no legs. Well, actually, I guess there are cows. Never mind. There's a very large drown that Zloy just so happened to fish up because for some reason he was fishing using a crane. I mean, what did you really expect? And now there's a very large kraken as well. His fault. So he has been pranking Daphne with filling the large pufferfish with baby pufferfish, launching cows at her base. Totally his idea. I did not help with that at all. There is no video evidence of me helping with that. And then, killing her drown as well. So, oh yeah, he also tried to kill her with anvils. So, she just summoned like a giant kraken, and now it's tearing down our ship. Thanks, Zloy. We could have avoided this entire thing had you just been a nice person. Jeez, dude. I guess we're gonna have to get a new ship. Maybe, well, I was gonna say we should make something that flies, but yeah, that's probably not a good idea. So all jokes aside, Daphne is very, very good at summoning very good looking large mobs. I mean, just look at this kraken squid octopus thing. Like, it looks really awesome. It's got the beautiful eyes. I could just punch it in the pupil. Boop, there we go. I'm sure he appreciated that. And yeah, it's just really awesome. I love it so much. So the main thing that, again, we're going to be working on today is going to be the little mini base that we've been working on for the last couple of episodes. And I've actually done a lot of work down here, but it doesn't appear that I've done any work because all of my work has been in these 20 double chests right here. So I've grabbed all of our items from everywhere in the world and tossed them in all of these chests. Everything is about as sorted as it needs to be. I just need to go through the chests and actually, distribute everything, fill up every single slot, actually make it so that this multi-item sorter actually does its job of a multi-item sorting. We cannot leave a single empty space in these, otherwise the entire system kind of breaks. So yeah, that took a very long time. We did that on a live stream. It was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed it. But yeah, we need to actually finish that up. I need to actually properly lay out all the items in this episode. I need to set up a few more things in this room as well. Hey, so Rogue Fox is over here at our diamond beacon, and I'm here to protect this thing. You are not stealing my beacon, good sir. Mine. I heard a random rocket and I just sprinted into action. I got my rockets, got the riptide. I actually got a bow this time. I am prepared. This is my beacon. No one is taking this. Some of it is not yours. No, it's not. Mine. Mine. Now he's investigating my guardian. Don't ask about why I have a guardian. That is spoilers for later. Jeez, what are you doing over here? I don't know if I trust this guy. I gotta keep my eyes on him. Oh, hey, so I've just been shooting at Rogue, and apparently boost bowing is still a thing. Yeah, look at that. You're still able to shoot yourself. Huh. That's cool. I thought that got removed on Bedrock. But yeah, that actually totally still works. Oh, awesome. You don't even need fireworks. Yeah, that's actually really, really good to know. If you're not aware of how to do boost bow, just kind of spam release arrows like as fast as you can. This is a thing that was in 1.9 and 1.10 before actual rockets got introduced into the game. Talking 1.9, 1.10 for Java, not Bedrock. We're in 1.10 currently. But yeah, boost bow, super nice if you don't have rockets because gunpowder is way too rare on this version. And this is actually pretty decent. Not the worst, that's for sure. But you do also have to have punch 2 for this to work reliably. And probably not a good idea to have power 5 and flame on your bow as well. So the first thing that I'd like to do is build ourselves a little bit of a sheep farm, preferably for every color of wool. So that means we're gonna need like 16 different sheep. That is totally fine. I have the perfect little design for this. I just kind of need to find a spot to put it. So that side over there is gonna be for the enchanting area. Right there's gonna be for, you know, dedicated decor. That side, I think we're gonna put a little aquarium. That side's gonna be a water wall. And that just kind of leaves like this little area right here, but that's not very much room to work with. So I'm thinking maybe what we'll have to do is kind of put it like back here behind the AFK fish farm. That way it doesn't, you know, get cramped or anything. That way we actually have enough room to build the thing. I'm kind of curious how this is gonna look. It's probably not gonna look very good at all, but that is fine. That is a project for future me. Future me will take care of making all of this area down here actually look nice. So let me go ahead and get the basics of this farm built up. All right, so micro sheep farm is completely built up right now. Actually, I just forgot a little bit of grass right here. I just remembered that. I literally just did a tutorial on this like a week ago or so. So if you're interested in building this little wool farm, then you can find a tutorial link to that in all the places you would expect to. But yeah, this thing produces about 400 or so wool per hour just by using like 8 dispensers and a tiny bit of redstone. A super simple little thing. Really fond of this little thing. But we need to go ahead and actually get ourselves some sheep. So originally we had a sheep pen on this island before any of this actual builds were built. And then Zloy moved all of our sheep from that little pen into that thing. And then they got struck by lightning. And then they all died. So now we don't have any sheep. And I don't know who has any sheep, so we're gonna need to go steal some sheep. Luckily, we have literally a double chest full of boats and a ton of leads as well, so this shouldn't be too big of a deal. Well, this is very convenient. Right next to this brand new shipwreck. I don't know who this belongs to, but they're not very well off. Yeah, there's just a couple sheep in a boat, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and just grab these guys. And then we're gonna make them have a happy fun time and get like 14 more sheep out of them, and it's gonna be wonderful. Well, I haven't done this in a very long time. I guess we'll see how this goes. If we can break the boat, then maybe we'll actually be able to get the sheep, and it doesn't look like they're gonna drown. Fantastic, that's a great start. That one's not following me, but this one is. I just have like the jankiest little pen ever over here. We're just gonna try and get that guy in there, and then we can go worry about that other sheep as well. So something you might not know about breeding sheep is that you can actually save a little bit of dye by breeding 2 different colored sheep together, and their baby will be a mix of the different colors if it can be. Well, I read that on the wiki, and apparently that's not true. It just popped out red. It's supposed to be orange, because red and yellow makes orange, I think. Yeah, red and yellow. I know my colors. Well, apparently that's not a thing. Oh, well, that was gonna be interesting. Never mind, I guess I have to dye all these guys. I do have all the 16 different kinds of wool or dyes here, so I'm just gonna try and get one of each color. So I have bred up all 16 different kinds of sheep, and I think what we need to do from here is just get them down into the little farm. So I have a little hole right here that they should be able to fall down into. Hopefully they don't die from that. It does seem like maybe they will, but I'm kind of hoping that the bounciness of the lead will kind of prevent that from happening. Oh, I should totally get like a fence post out here. That way I can actually attach this lead to something and detach the sheep. So let's just put that right there. Cool, perfect. Thanks, Sloy. And then let's go ahead and put that right there. Didn't really want 2 sheep, but that's fine. But let's drag these guys over here. We're gonna need to break that boat in a second. That was rather glitchy. We can put that up there, click off of it, there we go. Okay, now let's get out the wheat and try and make this actually work. So break that, eventually get that guy on a lead. Hey, where are you going? Get back here, get back here. Okay, apparently that's not gonna work. So we lost 1 sheep, that was great. Let's actually try and get this guy down the hole, shall we? Don't go up here. No, I want you to go down. Go down the hole. Down the hole. Down, because that's where you should go. Down. Dang it. No, don't go over there. I'm trying to get you in the one specific place. Okay, you know what? We gotta put a block right there. There we go. Okay. Drag the guy back here. How about that? Hi, banner. Drag you down the hole. I'm trying to drag you into the thing. Come on, you're so annoying, sheep. No wonder I never make sheep farms. These guys are annoying. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. How did you get up here? How did you both get over here? There was no way for that to happen. Oh my god. Okay. Well, now I'm down here, so that's perfect. And now I'm just gonna end the pearl right back into the sheep. Cool. Everything is going to plan. I love this plan. Everything is working. Okay, there we go. Perfect position. Do not die, sheep. There we go. That's what I wanted to happen. He's gonna bounce up and down on the lead. That is perfect. We'll put him right there. And then we'll just go ahead and detach that. And he'll fall down and he's perfectly fine. There we go. That's how it should happen. Not all that other chaos and shenanigans. So the baby sheep are really interesting and they're kind of stupid as well. Oh, I see how they're getting up here. Well, that's stupid. Extra stupid of me. Let's go ahead and just put those right there. And then we'll just try and get him down here. So I put a little bit of water right there, right above the actual hole. And I'm hoping that that prevents these guys from actually dying. There we go, sweet. So the orange one is in, fantastic. Where is this guy pink or magenta? I honestly can't tell, but I think that is whatever color he is done. He didn't die, fantastic. I just need to do that for 13 other sheep. So I'm gonna be here for a little while. So that's that little project done. I successfully got all of the sheep in there with only one casualty. One poor little baby sheep died, but that is not too bad for how many sheep I got in there. So pretty good. I think that's a pretty good project little done. Let's go ahead and put down the final bit of redstone dust and we should see this system start to activate a little bit, except that I built it wrong, so no wonder it hasn't harvested. These observers need to move down to actually observe the floor, not the wall. Geez, well there's a derp for you. So I just went ahead and harvested all these guys a couple times using the lever up there, and we got 15 different colors of wool. 9 on top, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need to figure out which one I'm exactly missing. This gray wool is not from then, that's from the one that died. So maybe there's a baby sheep in there. Maybe, maybe not. Oh wait, there's a baby sheep right there. I can just barely see it. Aha, cool. So there's actually no issues with this farm. Fantastic. And we're just gonna be getting like an AFK source of wool, which is pretty lovely. And something I did not know is that you can actually get like 4 wool from 1 shearing, because there's only 1, you know, sheep of each color in there. So that's kind of cool. That is a pretty lovely little farm done. We can just go ahead and hide that away. We'll worry about decorating that again another day. So it turns out we actually get a fair few fish just coming in from that little like water wall right there. It's not very many, but it is a few. It's a great food source, I swear. So this is actually like the first wool farm I have ever built, like literally ever, and first sheep farm I have also ever built in survival. And just like in general. And it's turned out pretty great so far. I mean, look at that. We got a pretty good selection of wool right there. Chicken farm is also murdering chickens for us. This farming area is really coming together. So let's crack on and fill it up with even more redstone. Well, not really redstone. I do want to go ahead and make this water wall like nice and proper. So I basically want to have a big flat wall of water that we can walk out into pretty easily, check on our kelp farms, check on our other farms that we have, and then just, you know, explore the area, exit the base this way if we want to. So I've never actually made one of these before. It's gonna be interesting to see if I can actually make one without flooding this entire area. Well, I guess to make something nice, you first have to make a mess, don't you? Geez, I'm really glad I got these holes everywhere in the floor. Okay, well that actually turned out pretty okay. I kind of got carried away and started building like a cave down here, but I don't want to build another cave base. I've built like 4 cave bases, and that's like my default building style, and I don't want to do it on this season as well. Geez, gotta have at least one world where I don't build a cave. But yeah, it does look like a nice little natural entrance into the waterways. I wish we could remove these pressure plates, but not smart enough to figure out how to do that one properly, so that's fine. We're just gonna leave the pressure plates there. 1 or 2 of these. Nah, it seems like we definitely gotta have those there. That's unfortunate. At least the wool farm's fully functional. This thing looks pretty nice. let's crack on and fill in the rest of the space in this little base. So the next thing I would like to work on is actually a way down to our double chunk slime farm. If you remember a couple of episodes ago, we actually built a slime farm right underneath of this very island. The entrance to it is now completely covered by the storage system, but it was never a very good entrance to begin with, so I need to make a proper way down here, and I also need to make a way to get the actual slime balls, which we've just had in temporary storage down there, up here to our actual storage. And I'm thinking we're gonna use a couple of bubble columns, one right here to like get down and one right here to get upwards. So, well, that's a slight kink in my plans. The way that I would like to go down is actually right in the middle of all the platforms. So I'm gonna have to change up that idea a little bit, jeez. All right, so that is pretty simple and straightforward. One going up and one going down. And I feel like that's a little bit backwards. I always feel like down is on the left and up is on the right. How do you guys normally lay it out? I think it's fairly random, but I've always seen them, you know, down on the left. I don't know, I'm going with it. I'm going with it for sure. Anyway, so my basic idea is to just use another bubble column to actually launch all of the slime balls from the farm, from our little storage area over there, up to our storage area above. So you may have seen it. There is a chest up here actually marked for slime balls, and I'm just gonna bring a bubble column up back around into a hopper and run that directly into our chest. And then that'll be the output from both of our little farms. So I'm just gonna set up some basic water streams, basic redstone, and this shouldn't be too difficult at all. So I ended up making a water stream going all the way around that side of the farm and then up, because it turns out there's a massive lava lake if we tried to go around that way. So that's fun, made for a lot more work, but let's go ahead and put like 10 potatoes and 25 stone bricks in there. And we should see that all of those items get spit into the water stream. You can kind of see them go in there, see all the bubbles. That's cool. And now if we run back around to the other side of the farm, then we should see those items going in the water stream and going up the bubble column as well. Any items over here? Yeah, there we go, potatoes, awesome, lovely. And then if we head up, then we might be able to catch some of the items going up there as well and going into the chest. Hopefully we will be in time. Let's head back here. And there we go, we got like random items going in there. Awesome, so that system does work. Hopefully it's lossless, but honestly for how cheap and simple it is, I'm not really putting my bets on that. But it looks like we got 10 potatoes and 27 stone bricks. You know what, that's fine. If it gave me extra stone bricks for some reason, I'm totally cool with that. So that little bit of the project is now more or less complete. Of course, decoration is a thing that we'll get to eventually, but I just put a little enchanting nook in this wall over here, and I'm really liking the stone stairs and slabs. At first, I thought they were very weird, just because it feels wrong. That just looks wrong to me. That is how it should be. It should always be that way. Half of this is just not right. However, as soon as I got over it just looking weird to me, they're actually super useful for like making caves. And I know I said I didn't want to make caves, but now I kind of want to make caves. And I found out something pretty cool. You can actually block bookshelves with slabs and not reduce your level 30 enchanter. So as you can see right now, it's still level 30. We can go ahead and put like a whole bunch more slabs right there, and that will still be level 30. So normally, at least what I'm used to, like even a piece of carpet or a string or a torch would like block that enchanting table, and that is apparently not a thing on Bedrock. I'm not sure if that's a bug or if they just were lazy with how it detects bookshelves. I don't know, but if you put a solid block there, then it does actually block it. As you can see right now, it's level 28, and it gives you protection 4 for 28. Hold on, protection 4 for 28. And protection 3 for 30? Okay, we're just gonna roll with it, because you know what? That's the game that we're playing. So I've added a ton of storage to our little enchanting nook, and it's looking pretty storagey. Oh, what? You don't see any storage? Let's walk in here. It's completely hidden, and I love it. None of these are currently accessible. I need to put like stairs and slabs above them, and you can see the tiniest pixel of diorite right there. That is unacceptable. We're just gonna hide those too, because that is just purely unacceptable. And yeah, that's pretty much all the storage that there is. I guess I could hook up some redstone to this. I just thought of that. So like if I put a pressure plate, or maybe I could figure out some sort of hidden player detection, then I could pull back like some blocks, like pull this slab up to reveal the chest. That would be pretty cool, actually. That would be a project for another day, but I do like the idea of hidden storage. I feel like if I put just one pressure plate, that's going to be very obvious, so hidden player detection would probably be the way to go. But I just wanted to have like this look right here where you just have the one glowing enchanting table in the back corner, because I think that looks really nice. Of course, we'll add more looks to this cave. It's just kind of a general shape at the moment. I'm feeling pretty inspired to like actually decorate this at the moment. However, I want to do all the decoration for like this entire room in one episode, and that's why we're trying to fill with as much stuff as possible first. That way we can just go ahead and make everything nice and actually decent looking at one time. But I do like the idea of these hidden chests. Whether these be redstone powered or not, they're still pretty cool to have, and that is where all of our enchanted goodies are going to be going. I think we're even going to need like some more chests, because my oh my, do we have a lot of gear. So I'm looking at this wall right here, and I'm just thinking, if we go ahead and remove these few blocks right here, that is like the perfect spot for the Nether Portal. I don't know how we're gonna work this into the decoration, especially with that staircase right there, but that is basically a perfect Nether Portal, except it's lopsided. That's cool, we'll just keep it lopsided because we're cheap like that. It's not like we have a bunch of obsidian anyway, totally not like 9 stacks. Let's get ourselves a flint and steel. I have like 20 of these things somewhere. I swear, I need to get used to this actual storage system before I go crazy and actually tells Loy to use it. It's kind of unfair for me to not know how to use it and tell him to use it. Let's eat a potato, that way we get teleported to the wrong spot, and it looks like we actually come out of this portal. Sweet. So I'm not going to properly link these ones. I'm not going to move the one in the nether. Not worried about it. I'm just going to go ahead and remove this portal. So yep, this thing actually does work perfectly fine. Just tested it several times. Works perfectly. The other one is still up there, just kind of like deactivated. And we've actually already gotten ourselves a little baby cousin guy with a baby butter sword as well. He's so cute. I love him. Look at his little face. He's so cute. So this area is coming together a little bit slowly, but I do like the general direction that we're taking. Of course, there is so much more to do down here. So if you have any suggestions for little things that we can tack on here or there, or just like general ideas, then of course let me know with a comment down below. You guys know I read all the comments on the channel. I love hearing your guys' feedback. So thank you very much for leaving those comments. But that is more or less going to do it for this episode. Before you go, be sure to check out yesterday's video. It's an awesome Bugrock of the Week episode. You need to watch it. It is the thing to watch. It's on the end screens right now. But if you did enjoy this episode, then of course, be sure to leave a like on the video. Maybe consider subscribing if you guys are new here. I will see you all down in the comment section. And in the next one, go watch that Bugrock of the Week episode. And then there was silence.